when we talk about inclusivity or access, etc., we think about what are the computational implications of those things, right? Maybe I'll illustrate it with a very old example from speech recognition. One of the first things when I went beyond research to actually deploying stuff in the field was actually speech recognition for call centers. My team was building some of these things that were going to some of the biggest call centers and some of the biggest telephone companies in North America. And as we were testing it, I'd find, like, even though me and so many others with similar accents like mine were part of building these technologies and deploying them, I found that they didn't work uniformly well for me. Certain words, I would have to repeat them multiple times to get it right. And it was hard for me to remember exactly what I said, which way that made it work the last time. But that shouldn't be the burden on the user anyway, right? The purpose of AI in my mind should be to transfer the cognitive burden from the user to the system. That's the noblest of missions, right? You transfer the cognitive burden. All of us have so mmany cognitive burdens every day. But if we can transfer a little bit of that over to a system, we're doing good. So that started some thinking. And then we said, you know what? If you simply collect data that is representative of whatever set of users you want to serve, then that might introduce maybe a majoritarian bias in the data, where on average it performs well because of your test sets. So one of the old truths in ML, or what was acknowledged as a truth, was in order to truly test the ML system, your test data has to be similar in distribution to the training data. It's not until you start really deploying them in the field that you start really, no. The test data has to be representative of all the different types of people who will end up using the system. And so that's really what we want to test for. So it comes down to things like that. How do you take experiences that each one of us has, translate that into computational considerations, and introduce that thinking at every stage of the process of designing these models, of testing these systems, and then taking those test results back to the algorithms and saying, what do I need to do